Welcome my dudes to a casted game of Age of Empires 4, and we are here in a 3 versus 3. So let's introduce the players. Spawning in the left hand side of the map, we have Szalami. He's going to be in the colour blue and he's going to be playing the Chinese for us today. Definitely a strong team game civ right there. Also on his team we have Nix, who's going to be in the colour yellow, and they're going to be playing the English. And very far away we have Luma as well, who's also going to be on their team. For some reason, they've spawned very far away. They're going to be in the red, playing the Rus. And they will be going up against, in the blue, Galbriat. I think that's how you say it. They're going to be playing the Abbasid dynasty in the colour light blue. Also on their team, we're going to call this person purple, because unfortunately I don't speak this language. And they're going to be playing the French. And then finally, in the colour green, we have Midas Holy Smoke, who is going to be playing the Holy Roman Empire. So we're on the map Altai right here. Definitely a nice map. Szalami collecting up lots of sheep already. And definitely an interesting spawn here. We can see Nix has spawned really far ahead. I think Nix's spawn is a little bit messed up. He's meant to be spawning around here usually. As we can see, it's not mirrored on this side. So I'm not really sure who this favours, but I mean, at least Szalami is well protected. I mean, you know, English are very good at their defense. They've got the ability to garrison, and they do lots of damage. I mean, every civ has the ability to garrison, but you know what I mean. They do lots of damage when garrisoned. The only trouble that I see here for Szalami's team is Luma's position, because this is really exposed. If these three realise that, they should be able to target out Luma. Like, look at the distance they have to travel. But I mean, if they decide to target the left side here, it's going to be a lot trickier. I mean, Szalami could even go as far as to drop the Barbican over here. But we'll have to see. I mean, the Barbican could always be placed near Luma's base, possibly. But it's going to be really nice to wall up over here for Szalami. It's definitely a good position for the Chinese. The only worry here is for Luma. We see the School of Cavalry is coming out for our purple player. So we got, I mean, we could see some Age 2 aggression. The French always loves that Age 2 aggression. But the Abbasid, they could go for some camel riders, something like that. And then the Holy Roman Empire player over here, I would be very surprised if we see anything but a fast castle. So maybe we see Age 2 from the French, Age 2 from the Abbasid, and then Age 3 push from the green player, Midas. Would definitely be interesting to see. We could even see maybe a Burgrave come down. A Burgrave would be decent here. Maybe try and, because if you think about it, you could very easily take out Luma with a ton of knights, a ton of man-at-arms from Midas, and then maybe some camel archers helping out. Would definitely work really well. And once Luma's down, then it's a 2 versus 3. And yes, Chinese and English are on Szalami's team, which are two of the best late-game civilizations. But it's still a 3 versus 2. And this team has the Holy Roman Empire, the French, and the Abbasid, which, I mean, the French is alright, very late game, but to be honest, once Luma's taken out, it's only going to be like early Imperial, maybe, even still in Castle Age at the point they could be able to push these two players. We can see Szalami's going to be aging up with the Imperial Academy in his base, going with the greedier approach first. Definitely fair enough on that one. You've got a nice protection here from the English player. The English player going to be going up with Council Hall. Very normal. No age up yet from Luma. Definitely interesting there. We usually see the Rus being one of the first people to age up. Look at all this wood he's stacking up. What is he doing? Okay, definitely interesting here. Is this some sort of team build order? Because everyone else is aging up, and this person Luma hasn't even clicked up yet. We can see over here, purple is already producing those Royal Knights. Light blue's already getting fresh foodstuffs in. And Midas Already got that Ark and Chapel working. Definitely a nice spot here. Shame he couldn't get the wood line in. Maybe if he built it here, he could have got the wood line, the sheep, the berries, and the gold. That's pretty unfortunate. We can see... Luma, you've got the resources, man. Build the landmark. I'm going to be real. I don't think Luma is the best player at this game. He's building a wooden fortress, which is nice. He's going to be able to gather that extra wood. But he's got the resources to age up. Why doesn't he age up? Even if he's going for like a fast castle, just get like one villager or something on the landmark. I'm very confused here. We'll have to see what he does. We see over here, the first knight is coming in for purple. Going to be able to take a bill here from Nyx. Might even be a second villager right there. Scout also lost for Midas. Oh, this is some good idle time here from the purple player onto Nyx. Szalami looking very decent over here. He's got 2 Imperial officials out. We see Hunt is being denied right here. Has Luma aged? He's finally aged up with 7 vills on the age up. Okay, that's a bit excessive, but I mean, at this point in the game, probably is worth it. Second wooden fortress now coming up as well. I mean, he knows he's in a bad spot, so maybe it is a good idea that he gets out multiple wooden fortresses because of these raids. We see this Royal Knight being such a pain right here. 2 more vills going down. Nyx needs to get down some outposts. He's got the wood for it. Please build an outpost here and here. He's got one on the wood line, but, I mean, wood line's probably the safest part of the base at the moment. This Royal Knight, really, really good at doing some raiding. Second town centre now down for Szalami. And another villager going down for Nyx. He's on 19 villagers. He is way behind everyone else at this point in time. Definitely unfortunate here. But we do have a spearman and a longbowman coming out. So they should be able to deny these Royal Knights for now. He's our hardened spearman as well. He needs to get a couple more out. He's got them in queue. We also see the early men-at-arms upgrade coming through. So I wonder if we're going to see some Age 2 play here from Nyx with the men-at-arms. We see Szalami being raided here as well. Not going to be enough here though. We do see hand cannon slits coming through. That Royal Knight's really, really low at the moment. And now the Barbican is down. Very interesting spot here for Szalami. Looking to secure up these berries and this stone outcropping. To be honest, it would have been nicer to see, like, maybe here. But, I mean, because this side of the base isn't really contested. I mean, this is walled off. This is walled off in Nyx. The Barbican would have been in such a better position, like here. But, yeah, we'll have to see how that pans out. We see now 2 archery range... Oh, sorry. We see 1 of each production building coming down for Luma. And we see another wooden fortress coming down on this gold mine. Definitely an interesting positioning right there. Would have been nicer to seen here. Would have been able to easily be able to garrison villagers in there. Now we see Szalami scouts up against the Royal Knight. Not going to be doing a lot of damage right there. And purple is going to be able to find a vill kill here, I think. Szalami manages to peel that villager away just in time. And this is not good for purple. Purple losing a Royal Knight then. Lots of damage being put onto this one. See, if this Barbican was right here, those Royal Knights would never have got into your base right there. At least Szalami has walled off down here. Luckily, Luma's not really been facing much aggression, which is definitely interesting. He's probably the best one to target. You know, you don't really want to be targeting the English with your raids because of that extra fire rate or extra arrows from the town centre. And then you don't really want to be focusing down the Chinese player either because they've got the Barbican and multiple town centres. And they've also got the village which they can garrison in as well. So very surprised to see that. Let's check in with this side of the map. We haven't checked in for a while. We do see the Regnance has come down for Midas. He's looking to pick up some relics. He hasn't... Oh, there we go. The first 2 are in. So Midas looking in a very nice position right here. He's bringing out some knights as well. And we also see the guild hall coming out for our purple player, who is playing the French. We see a third relic coming in as well. So Midas looking in a very nice spot right here. You know, I'd love to see some forward outposts, maybe on Luma right here for green, because putting relics inside of towers is absolutely insane. They're so underrated, honestly. They make the towers just nuts, especially with the springles in placement. But we see a monastery coming down. Monasteries for the Holy Roman Empire are so pointless until you get to Imperial Age. But maybe... I mean, it's not even looking like he wants to go Imperial at this point. The only reason you would build a monastery in as the Holy Roman Empire is to get that tithe bonds. Because just stick him in this outpost at least. It makes him so much better. Now we see Midas looking to capture up these sacred sites as well. Lots of knights coming out for both players here. From Purple and Midas. Let's check in with the light blue player. He's going to be aging up with Culture Wing. Definitely nice. Going to be able to get those cheaper upgrades in. He's done a good job walling here as well. Both players, or both teams here, really looking to wall up. We see Nyx being a real pain here to this prelate, looking to pick up this relic. I'm surprised no players looking to wall up this side of the map on the edges. Really nice and easy to wall up. We see Szalami on 4 town centres right now. Szalami, what are you doing? He's on 67 villagers right now. I mean... Yo, the Abbasid guy is also on 3 town centres, to be fair. I think 4 town centres might be a little bit excessive, I can't lie. But we'll have to see. Salami's definitely going to have to go into a bit of a farm transition very shortly. He looks like he's running out of sheep here. The berries are going to deplete fast, and then he's only got this deer left. Luckily, he does have the Imperial officials on these mills, which means he gets 20% food out of nowhere, basically. So that means he's going to be... He doesn't have to transition into farms quite as fast as other civilizations that would be doing that. And we see the English player only has a few farms out at the moment. He's still got quite a lot of deer under the town centre here. And we see for some reason Nyx is going on to berries. Uh-oh. Okay, pro tip, guys. As the English, never go onto berries, never go onto deer if you have farms. He's got the wood for farms. You should not be on the berries or the deer right now. Deer aren't as bad as berries. Deer are decent, like, don't get me wrong. But berries is just pathetic for the English. They might as well just get these villagers on wood and then put them onto farms. Honestly, the payback is ridiculously fast. And now we hear Nyx has reached the age up requirement. So what's he going to be aging up with? It's going to be the King's Palace in the base. So he will be on 2 town centres now. And we see Luma's going to be going for a... Is this second town centre? He's going to be going for a second town centre on the edge here. He needs to make sure he gets up some walls along here. He doesn't want to be caught off guard. So we see a royal knight, not a royal knight, a regular knight for the Holy Roman Empire player now coming down here. This could be really bad for Luma. He's only got 4 villagers on this town centre. I don't think it'll finish in time. That could be really bad. We also see lots of idols here. For some reason, the High Trade House was the age up for Luma. He also went for professional scouts. Yeah, I mean, Abbey of the Trinity here probably would have been a bit nicer. There's still quite a few relics on the map. We can see a few over here. But not a lot going on at the moment. Nyx is building up a bit of an army, and we see the first push coming down for the light blue player. He's got some men-at-arms and some crossbow out. Definitely a good composition here versus the English. But maybe the English look to go into the, what's it called? The armor-clad upgrade. That would definitely be nice to see from the English. But I mean, quite a few crossbow are out here. So maybe... I mean, probably just going longbow, to be honest, against this composition. Or maybe even a mangonel plus a few men-at-arms. We do see a couple men-at-arms are out here. They're still in the early phase. We do see the second town centre has been successfully built. But this this knight for the green is going to pick off this villager, building the wall. Now Luma looking to push out towards the left side here. Looking to help his teammates out. We see Salami's also moved onto these deer. This could be really bad for Szalami if an army does appear over here. But he's walled off, you can see on the mini-map, he's walled off quite a lot of the entrance points. And now a really bad engagement here for Nyx. These crossbowmen are going to be able to take out these units. And these men-at-arms are going to have to tank all the damage from these town centres. We see one Pierce armor upgrade from the light blue player. It would be really nice to see a second one. Because against the English, these arrows just do so much damage. Really need to get in that second Pierce armor upgrade. We see it is actually coming in now at the moment, so that's good to see. We see 2 Nesta Bees are out for Szalami. Nesta Bees able to do lots of damage here towards, yes, composition, that's for sure. Szalami does need to be careful. He needs to get some sort of unit to protect these. Maybe some spearmen. You just see the damage output on the Nesta Bees are pretty insane. Szalami needs to be careful. He's going to lose a Nesta Bee here, that's for sure. He might be even losing 2 if he's not careful. There goes 1. We also see lots of Royal Knights are out for the purple player over here as well. And the second Nesta Bee is going to be going down here. It would be nice to see yellow try and repair it for Szalami. Nesta Bees have a ton of health. There we go, it goes down, and now we see a keep drop for Szalami. Looking to help out his English player right here. But Szalami, this could be really bad. Look at the amount of units out for these players. But Szalami has crossbowmen, he has those hardened spearmen as well. This is definitely a good composition for Szalami at the moment. We see Luma in the bottom of the map, really being left alone. Definitely interesting that they're not focusing down that player, but rather focusing down the English and the Chinese over here. I mean, Rus are one of the best late game civilizations. I mean, these 3 civilizations here are the top 3 civilizations for a late game. So there's no reason not to be focusing down the Rus player either. You see that keep drop did not get up for Szalami. He lost a ton of villagers over there. Let's check him with his build count. He does still have the 4 town centres. Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of builds. He's got plenty of builds, but managing to clear this up. He's got quite a few production buildings out, a few archery ranges in the back. Now we see the double blacksmith now coming through as well, looking to get his upgrades in. Now we see a keep coming down for the light blue player, and look at all these units being chucked into the battlefield right now. I mean, they're not going to be very efficient when they just walk into the enemy like this, that's for sure. You want to be building your force up here, getting this keep drop down as fast as you can. Where are the villagers for the light blue? Here they are, 8 villagers. Is that going to be enough though? Szalami's got quite a mass right here. You see the keep has been finished in the base here. And Szalami looking to push out with some vills now. This keep should be going down. Light blue definitely looking in a great position here, but Szalami's army is looking absolutely insane. And we do see the upgrades are in for the men-at-arms here for Nyx. So definitely looking good when it comes to that department. Luma in the south of the base here, looking still very comfy in his position, and his keep is going to be denied right here. That is really unfortunate. Szalami clearing up this army right here. 1 villager left on the keep. Szalami's got to notice this, right? Right? Szalami? Yeah, this men-at-arms is going to be focusing down this villager. I mean, the keep wasn't too far away. Do we have any more vills being pulled? We see a camel rider now coming out against absolutely no cav on the battlefield. Definitely interesting there. And we see the purple player looking to build up a keep in the middle of the map. Going to have all of those stables around that keep. Going to be getting that discount. Now we see a mangonel coming out. Lots of damage being put onto Szalami's crossbow right here. So maybe this keep does come up. There's 1 villager on this keep that's on 2 HP. These mangonels going to be doing so much damage right here. Szalami's going to focus down this vill though. Light blue manages to pull away the vills. Oh, that's very unfortunate. We have more villagers being pulled though. This keep should be getting up. And look at the mass here for the purple player. So many royal knights right here. We need to see light blue helping right here. And now we have Luma finally making an appearance on the battlefield. Going to be able to clear up this army. And the keep is going to be denied, I'm pretty sure. The 1 villager left. Oh, that is so close to being done. And bear in mind, this keep is damaged, so that must have been like a couple seconds away from being finished. Luma really doing a good job here, finishing up, clearing up this army, giving the time for Szalami to just build up a bit of a mass. We see lots of villagers now coming through to this gold mine. It'd be really nice to see like 1 or 2 more vills. Please pull a few more vills. This keep will be a really, really good position right here. Because the light blue players got a good mass here, and the mangonels and the knights are going to be doing a good job here. So are we going to see any more vills being pulled? We do. 6 more vills. Yeah, this keep is 100% going to be going up. We see a bit of a keep drop. 2 keep drops coming down at the top here for Szalami, looking to deny out this the sacred site, and probably looking to deny out those deer. We see another nest bee going down there for Szalami. And now the keep has been set up. The right team here looking in a very, very good position. They've got many keep drops coming down right here. And we see the Caspian Tower now coming down for Luma. Very surprising to see in this position of the map. I mean, probably looking to deny this sacred site, but Szalami's denied this one, so there's no issue of a sacred site victory. But we'll have to see. Maybe a bit of an overextension right here for the light blue. But look at these Royal Knights now looking to wrap around this side of the base. And look at Szalami's farming eco at the back here. Szalami is going to be looking in a very tough position right here. There's not that many Royal Knights left, to be honest. You probably want to send these Knights right into the battlefield right there. The Caspian Tower is now down. We see this mangonel going to be doing lots of damage towards Szalami's army. Szalami's army is not set up against these mangonels. But do we have Szalami going Imperial yet? We do not see him looking towards going Imperial. Going Imperial would be really nice here. To get out those extra range bombards would be so nice against like these mangonels. Or even just getting out some clock tower springles right now would be decent, to be fair. We see no siege coming out for Szalami. Definitely interesting to see what he's up to. And we see some trade actually coming down now for the light blue player. Who's he going to be trading with? Is he going to be trading with this trading post? Definitely nice to see if he is. So that all the sacred sites are captured on the sides for Szalami's team. And these Royal Knights, not really doing too much work here. They've killed a few vills, but Szalami, he's still on 100 vills. I mean, that's dropped quite significantly, to be fair. But yeah, he's got enough vills. He's got enough town centres to be producing more anyway. We can see more are on the way anyway. We see light blue looking to push into the base now with these rams. We see no sort of army really being built for either of these players here. I mean, we have a bombard now coming out looking to clean up green down here. But I mean, Szalami's got a bit of an army here, but these guys are going to get wrecked by these mangonels. Yellow not looking in a good position here. He's going to be losing lots of vills. So let's take a look at his vill count right now. He's on 54 vills. That's definitely not what you want to be seeing at this point in the game. Bombard also out for Midas over here. Now we see finally a springled out for one of these players. And we can see now the Landsknecht army with the men-at-arms are here. Midas finally making an appearance on the battlefield. He's going to be able to do a ton of damage right here to Szalami. These Landsknechts absolutely wrecking these crossbowmen. Look at the damage coming out right here. I think this is going to be at the end for the yellow player if Szalami and Luma does not help out. A third mangonel now out. I mean, this Springle's doing some damage, but it is going to be going down. We have a second mangonel at the back here. You can just see the damage being put out by these players right here onto this yellow player. Nesta bee here. Surprised Szalami's not making clock tower Nesta bees. He's producing them from this siege workshop instead. And we see a keep drop now coming down for Midas in the base. I mean, Midas's army is pretty split up right now. They need to be focusing down this yellow player, Because once this yellow player down, it's going to be a 3 versus 2. And this team is looking like they're in a very commanding position right here. I mean, they've got the trade. And now we have the light blue player now aging up. This keep drop is not looking like it's gonna be denied. We have a Nesta B, 2 Nesta Bs out for Szalami. Looking to clear up these men at arms, but men at arms, they're tanky. They're not gonna go down without a fight, that's for sure. And now we see 5 mangonels out for the purple player, and look at this reinforcement mass coming out for Midas. More Royal Knights wrapping around the base. You see the King's Palace has gone down. All that remains is the Council Hall for Nyx, and he doesn't have the resources to age up. Definitely a shame there. We're going to see him going down any second now. We see more villagers being pulled. Some forward siege workshops. And Szalami still not in age 4. Very interesting to see. He's decided to stick to age 3, but where is his mass? Szalami is just leaving his teammate out for the death right now. And we see a trebuchet coming down. Lots of vills being pulled as well, looking to go for that keep drop next to the council hall. But this council hall is going to be going down no matter what. 5 mangonels shooting at this council hall, and look at this mass. Szalami throwing away villagers right now. He's only on 100 vills. I mean, you know, as a Chinese, you want to keep around 120, 130 even. And these mangonels are going to be able to finish up these villagers. And this council hall will be going down. I'm surprised we don't see any trebuchets down. We see a culverin now coming out for the light blue player. Really like to see a bombard out. Really try and take down this council hall, and then you can even push into Szalami's base. And to be honest, Szalami's not in a great position right here. He has barely any food in the bank. He's not even aging up. He's producing quite a lot of crossbowmen, but crossbowmen versus 5 mangonels, I don't know about that. And I mean, Nyx at this point is pretty much out of the game. He's producing some stables at the back, but at this point it really is a 2 versus 3. The culverin is out, going to be able to do some really good damage against these Nesta Bees. So definitely, actually, I take that back on what I said about the culverin. It's definitely a good idea right there. Going to be able to take out these Nesta Bees with relative ease. I mean, these mangonels are being thrown away right now. These mangonels need to focus fire onto these crossbowmen. And this culverin is going to be able to take out these Nesta Bees. We see even more mangonels. Look at it! Look at these siege workshops coming down for the light blue player, and we just see the amount of production in the middle here. Midas needs to help out here though. They could very easily take out the yellow player over here, but he decides to just sit in the middle of his base here. He's got such a big mass. What is he doing? I think he's worried about Luma over here. But I mean, when his stone walls goes down, you just build a second one. Really try and take out this yellow player, to be honest. I mean, everything's been cleared up over here. Szalami doing a good job. He's managed to he has actually managed to repair this King's Palace for Nyx. So definitely looking like he wants to keep him alive at this point. Springel's also out. We see Midas is returning back home, looking to clear up this. I mean, yeah, 3 bombards is quite a bit, but I mean, keep drop. Definitely don't need to send your whole army back for this. And now we have 3 Nesta Bees for Szalami. I mean, these culverin should be doing a good job versus these Nesta Bees, but light blue's not focusing them down. And now Nyx is looking to rebuild his building. He's not actually building anything from these stables. So it's still pretty much a 2 versus 3 at this point in time. You see 3 battering rams are out for light blue. Szalami just throwing away villagers right here. I mean, like, sure, he's got 4 town centers, but that's still a lot of food to be wasting. Oh, sorry, my bad. I accidentally paused the game right there. And we see the King's Palace is going to be going back down again. The town center didn't even get up. Or did it? Oh, maybe it did. No, it didn't. My bad. It did. And really like to see these battering rams focusing down this council hall. I mean, even then, if you take out the yellow player right here, you can just fall back to the mid map control you've got, and really look to boom up a little bit more. Make sure you've got all your upgrades. Make sure you're all aged up and whatnot. I mean, saying that, they are all aged up at this point in time. It's only Szalami and Nyx that are not in age 4. But I mean, we have a bombard out. Why are they not focusing down this council hall? 3 Nesta Bees doing a lot of damage right here for Szalami. This bombard needs to be focusing down this council hall. Bombard going to be going in for a bit of a kiss. Going down though. And now the Culverin are really expensive to be losing like this. We see a couple Springalds now coming out for Szalami and Nyx. 5 Nesta Bees now out for Szalami. And where is the mass? I mean, we see the mass for we see a huge mass actually down here for Midas and Light Blue. Definitely interesting to see that. It seems like they're pulling back for now. We really nice to see Nyx taken out right here for this for the team over here. It seems like they're just going to be building up their forces a little bit. Definitely a good choice here. We have 2 cannon out for the purple player. Now we see a bit of an army here for Nyx. You know, every little helps. Every little helps. I mean, these Springalds are doing a good job, to be fair. And now we see Midas looking to push into the base of Luma. Or not. What is he doing? Why is he... Okay, we have to keep an eye on what's going on over there. Now Szalami really looking to push back out of his base. There's 5 Springalds and 5 Nesta Bees out right here. One of them being a Springald, Oh wait, this is Nyx's Springald, my bad. There's still 5 Springalds and 5 Nesta Bees out here though. Bit of a big mass here of cavalry as well. These Royal Cannon are going to be helping out as well. Really like to see some more Culverin out right now. We see no Culverin on the battlefield. And these Springalds are going to be up. Oh, these cannon are going to be going down. That's very unlucky right there. Midas now looking to push down at the bottom of the base here. I mean, he should be helping out over here. You had your opportunity earlier to focus down Luma. You had a good position over here. Why now throw it away? Why now throw it away? I don't understand this play by Midas. You had a good position over here and you threw it away to now attack Luma, who has good static defense. Look, he's got this Caspian Tower and a keep down over here. It's definitely an interesting choice over there. And Luma looking to take out some eco here for Midas. He's got his farming eco in the center of the map over there. And Szalami really looking to push out of the map right now. Is he gonna... He's not even age 4 yet. Szalami really committing to age 3. Definitely interesting there. Szalami, you know, he knows what he's doing when it comes to the Chinese. And surely he knows that the Chinese are great in age 4. But it seems like he's going to be committing to age 3. He's doing a good job at the moment anyway. He's got Palace Guard and Crossbowmen coming out right now. 3 Royal Cannon are out, but all 3 landmarks still up for Nyx. Is Nyx looking to age? No, he's not. See Midas really looking to take out Luma over here, but that's not what you want. These static defenses are insane over here. That army over here, you would have wiped out. You would have wiped out Nyx, and then you would have wiped out Szalami. I can almost guarantee it. An age 4 army like that versus an age 3 army, when one of the opponents over here has already almost been knocked out. I mean, they're still doing a good job pushing over here. I mean, Szalami really looking in a tough position right now. Let's have a look at his. I mean, yeah, he's nowhere near aging up yet. He probably could if he pulled back some of the units, but he's losing so many units at the moment. And Midas's attack down here didn't really do a lot. He's got a ton of Landsknechts and a Bombard out over here. We see more Mangonels being pushed forwards now for Midas onto the front line. Nyx's landmarks go down again. He's got 2 remaining. The Council Hall only has a very small amount of health. These Royal Knights looking to clean up this siege right now. The first keep for Szalami goes down, and Szalami resigns. Szalami resigns. I don't think there's going to be a comeback anymore. And Luma's looking like he's in a decent position over here. But I mean, you know, it's basically a 3 versus 1 at this point. Nux is basically out. And if he's not out, he's going to be out in a second. The Council Hall and the King's Palace is going to be going down any second now. So there we have it. Szalami has been defeated. I think that's one of the first games I've ever seen Szalami actually being defeated. And now we see Nux resigns, and it's only Luma, and he resigns as well. Well, hopefully you did enjoy this, guys. If you did enjoy this team game content, do feel free to leave a comment. See if you want more of it. You know, leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.